Well, everyone. I know. 2 times. Who would have thunk? Oh boy. Not slaying stream. Just as some people may know, habits are hard to get into at the start. And I'm trying to build a new one with this. So it's gonna take a little bit. Anyway, let's just kinda get to jumping right in it, shall we? Don't really have a lot to talk about. Oh, one that may come from the Twitter post. If you go back, you may notice that for quite a while, I was posting a link. Hold on. Sorry. I was posting a link to the Twitch, my Twitch channel here whenever I'd make a post. Well, turns out that between the last time I played and last time I streamed, and no, not the actual last time, like, 2 days ago. But between then and the time before that when I streamed, Twitter's guidelines were officially updated, and now it refuses to let me post anything with a link in it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get this over. Get the desktop audio. Get my overlay up. There we go. Before we go any farther, you guys may remember that before we were getting like paintings and whatnot. Here's the different paintings, the different dyes you need. Also need a feather and some paper. Household utensil racks are going to be important. And then we have the different carpets, which need silk. I don't know why silk is the thing. Most of these things are just for show, including like the different bedspreads and whatnot. Just, another way to do that. But this right here, well, the paintings are something, but the main thing is going to be the household utensils rack. Oh, updated cooking table. Okay. And then we can change our cupboard. A lot of stuff there for us to add on. So, our good friend, the priest. I always forget if he's a priest or what is he. Well, all right. Well, we've got 15 now, and all he actually wants is 5. So, fix the graveyard. I was definitely right about you. I hereby pronounce you official keeper of this holy place and prior of this church. Let's arrange your first sermon. It'll be a great honor. If just stand at the pulpit and speak the words. What words? The word. Actually, you can just say whatever you want. This place isn't so bad. Put up some extra decorations, some nice candles, music, incense, get all oiled up for a nice masa. Long story short, all this stuff will help you to get more faith, and faith is power. Great prayer for faith. Work preacher. Get a casual prayer. So yeah, we put the prayer in here. It doesn't get used up, but you can see here, church quality, sermon, and then success chance. If our church quality is lower than the sermon need, then our success chance will be less than 100. May the force be with you. Not too bad, but my sermons are much better. You should really prepare for your next ceremony. I think the last prior kept some books with some wonderful words in the church library. You'll probably find some weird stuff in there too. One of the keepers was engaged in scientific research. You can throw all that stuff out. Gathering old books, curious mind. I'll spread word about your next ceremony. Maybe next week someone will show up. By the way, as prior, it's now your duty to perform a weekly ceremony on Sunday. I can sell you some accessories for it. Also, I have a small task for you. Just talk to me when you're ready. Ugh, I have to get out of here. This air is so dry. My skin can't take it for long. So we're gonna head down here. You can see there's stuff, and then the main thing is our study right here. This is where those points that are in the study section. It's a good way to get a fair amount of stuff, actually. And if you do it right, you can get a lot. So we have our study table. What we really need is an alchemy workbench. Oh, and if we go into technologies, now we have book writing. Actually, our first thing we're gonna get is actually papercraft, because that is like critical. I do want to get journalist as one of our first ones, because it means that sometimes, as it says right here, you notice the little things about people. Put these things together and you have a story. Sometimes you can get stories from dialogues. Stories needed to actually create notes and chapters and things like that. And as you can see, we also get some notes kind of by default. Break most of this down. Got a decent amount of resources. Speed potion. Okay, I'm gonna leave that in there. Don't need faith here. I don't need the ruined book. Well, we don't need faith with us. It's mostly used here. And that. So potions and whatnot are fairly useful. I've never really put them to use all that much. All right, now that it's open, from the Royal Treasury Department, we are happy to congratulate you on the opening of the church and the graveyard. Also, we are pleased to inform you by using this land, you become a subject of royal. All structures remain property of the Holy Church. However, all surface land buildings that sit no deeper than 1 deep, 4 spit, as dictated by the ancient contract, belong to the royal family and the town. Through this mailbox, you may now access a vast array of services provided by the Royal Treasury Department. Your taxes may also be paid by mail. Have a nice day, and remember, King George VII loves you. So, this is where we can get our exhumation permissions, 1 silver, 75 copper, so shouldn't be doing it a whole lot, because it costs to exhume than it does than we might get for actually dropping them in. Citizens, so if we do 30 copper, there we go, and we had 50 silver, we could get an official royal stamp. We could also get ourselves a building permit for 20 silver. Rightful citizen. Yeah, we gotta pay 3 silver for that, and then we can get like rightful citizen papers, town pass, and a trade license, and then aristocrat. Yeah, there's a lot. So, first thing we're gonna do is work on continuing to upgrade our graveyard here. Oh, donkey's here. I was gonna say donkey dropped off a corpse, but we have the church open now, so time for the donkey. It looks like you're doing all right here. Yes, I just opened the church. So now everything here. Yes, I guess? Well, no, the church owns the church. Congratulations, you're a lucky man. You've acquired all this capital. You work for yourself. You're a true capitalist now, but this world has no such reward for a hard-working donkey like me. Even if are benefiting from my cheap labor, I fear I cannot call you comrade any longer. But I won't just lie down and take it. Here's a little present for you. Yeah, the steaming turd.
So what? You're a cleric now?
It seems so.
I don't remember anything after my death. Maybe there's nothing there. Or maybe I just forgot everything. Amnesia can be a useful skill. You know what I mean, my friend?
Alright, so now we're kind of into... Oh boy. Well, okay, so here's what I do. If I have a body that I can't get rid of all the red skulls in, I take everything from it that I can. And let me just... Yeah, so we can get hard spaces. Or hard pieces? Hard spares. Yeah. So watch. So I'm going to take out the fat. And that will leave us with 1 red and 5 whites. Not bad. Now, these other items, bone, skin, and skull. They can sometimes be positive, sometimes be negative if memory serves. What do we get? Yeah, see, that just added on a red. I'm just gonna keep taking. If it comes out to an all white at the end from luck, nope. Yeah, see, we failed and got a surgeon's mistake, which automatically adds a red and takes off a white. If we hadn't gotten that, we at least probably would have been still even. So I'm just gonna take everything this corpse has. You can see, taking the skin did a lot of bad there. Basically reversed it. And now we're down to that. So, right, I don't. Where was it? Cremation. Okay, yeah, I need to get some glue so that I can actually do cremation. So, yeah, if you step on the turd, you slip. Slide. But as you can see there, we got some carrot seeds from that. Now the good news is we can put those carrot seeds to work. I'm the property. Now normally I'd go through and I'd actually go through the whole thing to make sure all this is taken care of. First I'm gonna do that. Also, farming. I want decay, there we go. And I need some sticks. So here's the thing. When you plant something in this game, you're basically guaranteed not to get as much seeds back as you put in. There is a to increase your chances and make it better, which is mostly with fertilizer. Now the compost is what gets you the, not even actually fertilizer, it gets you peat. I'm gonna drop those 3 right there. But in order to do that, you need basically the unusable parts of plants to put in here. So at first, it's not exactly gonna be great. Just gonna put some seeds in there. See, it takes 4, so we can get 3 of these down. Good news is that once you plant the seeds, you don't really need to do anything. It'll just grow on its own. But yeah, with good quality fertilizer, you're gonna need to basically continually buy more seeds, which isn't all that bad, especially if it's just carrot seeds. They're pretty basic, but high quality fertilizers have other uses. Oh, hi. Holy smokes, who are you? Thief? Sorry for the intrusion. Thief. But are you sure you're not a thief? Have you ever been in prison? Yes, we escaped from prison 3 days ago. Wow, a real repeat offender. Cool. Dear Keeper, I couldn't possibly be a thief. I'm a Marquis. Well, I heard of contract killers named Baron, Viscount, and Countess. Listen to me, please. I, the Marquis Teodora Jr., friends were sentenced by the Inquisition to the fire. but we are not heretics. This is just someone's vile slander. So, escaped from prison. Alas, not everyone managed to get out of town. Those who survived at a camp nearby. I'm forced to come to you, Keeper. We desperately need your help. I know that. Yes, we're ready to pay you. Money makes the world go round. Show me your camp and let's talk details. So this is the start of one of the DLCs. Our servants secretly delivered us some items and food for the first days. But we need much more to survive and we have nowhere to go. Then why don't you hunt? Gather mushrooms, berries, or vegetables. You're right, but understand our situation, please. We all belong to the aristocracy. We have experience nor skills for living in such conditions. We know philosophy, etiquette, rhetoric. Can that help us with food and drink? On the other hand, please rest assured, we have more than enough to pay you for your services. Food and drink? That doesn't sound complicated. Okay, get the money ready. Great, there's just one more thing you need. The Inquisition is looking for us. Which means if you tell anyone about us, we'll all die by torture. Sure, it's top secret. And the more thing, one of my friends desired to meet with you very much. Master Ulrich, the former Inquisitor who helped us escape. Graveyard Keeper, what an honor to meet you. It's a pleasure for me too, but speak louder. His hearing is quite poor. But I haven't done anything yet too. Much louder, he's almost deaf. To deserve such respect. You do, and you do. Theodore, could you let us talk privately? Of course, Master Ulrich. Your grim secrets, thank God, are not my business. And now, what do you know of the role you've been chosen to play? Sorry? What did Ancient God tell you when he brought you here? He's looking straight through me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I have no what you're talking about. I bury corpses, conduct sermons, trade human flesh. That's all. Don't lie to me, Keeper. I know more than you can possibly imagine. Then what's the point of interrogating me, Master Ulrich? I see. Forget my questions. Please, just leave me in peace. No problem. Have a good day, Master Ulrich. This guy sure could use a hearing aid. Don't pay him. Ulrich is just a selfish and cruel old man, like the other Inquisitors. But you said he rescued you, Marquis? Isn't that a reason to be grateful? Perhaps, but there are reasons to be grateful. So, let's talk to him first. This morning I spoke with a former servant of my father. He spoke of the Inquisition's repressions. The people are falling into panic. Nobody knows who they'll come for next. The atmosphere of fear is growing and growing. Have they thought about possibly leaving town? They're too frightened. They pay huge bribes in exchange for promises of safety, but the safety only lasts a short while. But no, generally speaking, there's nowhere to escape around here, except our camp, maybe. Can't you accept new refugees? I'd like to help these people. I really... But our camp is so small. Well, I could build an additional tent. It would be great, and it also means we'd need a well. Otherwise, people will start suffering from thirst. New tasks, build a well, build a tent. So, this is honestly one of the DLCs that people like the least. Especially, which I also kind of understand, because silk is a very expensive commodity
to be used for a tent. And you got to keep these guys happy, which means you got to keep them with water, food, and da 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 da. And it's just something that takes additional time and resources away from you doing other things that are actually more useful to you. Yes, they said they'd give you money, and that's good. But honestly, the thing about this DLC that I feel is the best is the fact that it actually opens up this area right here. First, let me do this. I wonder how I can chop from this big tree. If only I never got tired and I was super strong. That's something for later. Grab some berries. Now, no little pathway right here just south of us is blocked off by a big thing of rocks, and you'd have to dig through it. But with this DLC, you don't. Broken apiary. I'm gonna leave those there. The part of the reason I want to get to bee domestication is actually I'm gonna grab that real quick because we do honey. It's good for some stuff, mostly anything that is sweet. We also take a little bit of damage. The wax is also useful in the water. And domesticated bees don't damage us when we harvest from them, so that's useful. The problem is that we need a certain amount of bees in order to make a domesticated beehive, which we can only get from those beehives that, for right now at least, damage us. So yeah, it's a bit of a pain. Right, when we eventually manage to get river sand, so this is where we can make our stone garden, where we can pass time without recovering a lot of energy. Which may sound like a, why would you want that? But honestly, it is pretty useful, especially in later game where it's like, I need to wait for, you know, the next mail day. Also, as you can see, by planting, we also get like 1 green tech point. Gonna leave that for now. Okay. Right, this can go in there. And yes, I understand that putting all this stuff in there is not sanitary, but that's where I have to put it now. Also, let's slice up that raw meat. And bake it. I should probably actually go and buy some cabbages. Cabbage seeds. We've only got 22 copper. Let's grab some mushrooms while we're here. And some berries. The berries are actually really good. Partly as a food and energy source, but mostly just because it's used in berry pies, and hopefully, I don't remember if the, what's it called? If the tavern keeper, Roderick? Yeah. Or Herodric. I don't remember if Herodric has this, is these unlocked already? As what I need unlocked kind of by default. So we'll have to see. Oh. Yeah, I'm not singing that. She's a person we'll need to talk to later. Although I guess we'll talk to her now. Miss Charm Monroe. Hi. What do you want? I'm a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. I see. You know how many times a day I hear that same I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself. But... Ciao. Hey, old friend. Can I have... What did Miss Charm tell you? Literally, go away. Ah, always so classy. She could never talk to just anyone. I'm not just anyone. I'm the local graveyard keeper. Plus, I'm prior of the local church. I'm a poet in certain small circles. My name is Vanier. One day, poemed. But first I need to write it, and I'm catastrophically out of paper and ink. Maybe you can get me some? Oh, we got the perk journalist by default. Here we go. So if we give him that, then we get some positive. Trade. Okay. So this is what we want. We want the grape pies. Fancier food items give you benefits, and grape pies not only give you, but it also gives you circumspect, which you get extra points when you study new items. Whenever we're going to be studying anything for the blue points, the faith points, we're going to eat that beforehand because it is so full. The first, so yeah, like I said, each one of these, each one of the burial certificates is 150. But it costs 175 to dig up a corpse, so it actually costs us more. Yeah, I'm gonna just grab 2 for now. There we go. Oh, also, you'll notice he has a tier 2 and there's a bar here going up. If we buy enough stuff from him or sell enough stuff to him, this bar will fill up. And you can also maybe kind of see there's actually some decent looking quality stars there. So normally use my little thing to teleport us back, but I'm hoping the place where we can buy seeds from is still, the guy we can buy seeds from is still there. It's not too late and gone inside yet. Kid's still here. There he is. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. Even if it's drugs or magic elixirs. I'm just looking around. I don't even know what's happening, but everyone is telling me I'm a graveyard keeper? Oh, then you're even worse than those shifty traveling merchants. I must say, profession is a fraud and I don't like you. Now that I've made my position clear, we can do business. Can you tell me about farming? Is there anything special I need to do to be a good farmer? You need to know how to fertilize the soil and be ready to work hard. Honestly, you don't look like much of a farmer. You're better off buying from a professional like me. Even somebody like you would cook something nice with my vegetables. And now we get some basics. Trade. Okay, so what we want... cabbage seeds. We got 3 copper, 3 silver and 9 copper. I'm just gonna spend that whole amount. At least as much as I can. Even if it doesn't equal out. Alright. Because yeah, cabbage is really useful for us. As you guys saw, it allows us to turn the meat into sandwiches, which, yeah, I know. It's not normal meat, but those sandwiches are really useful and give us a lot of energy. Alright. So we're going to start by using most of our energy to dig up more planting pots. There we go. By the way, you're probably only gonna need 3 of those soil locations. The locations to make the peat that we'll be using as fertilizer. There we go. Alright, now, hold on. We got plenty of red, so I'm gonna grab that improvements. Attack, and then we're gonna see what we need to make a chest. So for a trunk, we need fletch. Okay, and we just need some simple iron parts. So I'm gonna some more with some of the energy we got left. Go. And then grab that, the nails and the flitch. And by the way, the game usually has specific locations just for chests or trunks, so that they don't take up actual usable space. You'll find there's quite a few things in this game that are like that. Also, the reason a crate here is because anything we put in it will be able to easily access from anything here, or any of the creating spots here, but they don't cross these boundaries, so it's really not that useful to do that. Okay, there's that, and we'll have something to do with that meat in a little bit. We put that mushroom, that in. Is there any? Okay. Now you're probably wondering, why didn't you get, onions? Well, because we don't really need onions for right now, and because see how the onions have a star on them. We're gonna good quality fertilizer if we want to be able to keep the seeds on that relatively stable. So something to keep in mind. All right, so grab that. Yeah, well, we'll see what we can do with that. Just double checking the stream, making sure everything's looking good. Hopefully before too long, be able to get the blockages in the lower area down here cleared out, so we'll be able to handle that. So first thing we need to do is we need to use notes to get ourselves to decompose them into research points. Now the next thing we're going to do is eat one of our pies, so we have circumspect for 2 minutes. And dang it, we've only got enough faith for 1. But we'll do that. So we kind of wasted that pie on that. But we get a lot more of the blue. We got 31 from that. I think normally we get about 15. Do I have anything else I can research without having to use faith points? But you don't always. Aha. Just to kind of get the most out of the pie that we ate. Okay, not that. Alright, I think that's the most that we can do with the pie. Put our casual prayer in there. We can put the story in there. We can put that and that in there. Alright. So, right, so the next thing that we need is we're going to need... Right. Actually, we need to unlock technology for this. To unlock the writing. And then here, to unlock cremation. We'll wait. Well, no. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab Business of Faith, because I know we're gonna need, we already need these flyers. Fair Prosperity. So what the effect of the sermon is, we get more money, we get more faith. Okay, but what I really want is a combo prayer. So that's what we're gonna go straight into. We also get the perk Cardinal. The church is not only a triumph of the spirit, it is also a number of buildings and properties. You've learned how to manage them. So sermons give you extra money. So we're gonna grab that with the last of the faith that we have. And now for our desk, we just need some flitch. We need 8 flitch and 8 nails. Writing desk is really important for us to be able to make prayers, and we want combo prayers because combo prayers give us the best of 2 different prayers without really negatively affecting. Okay, you. Boop, boop, boop. You can all go back in there. That. And we'll make another set of nails. Go. Right, you're still in here. I mean, gonna take that. That's a DLC thing. Was that even in there before? I don't know. Didn't see it before. Interesting. Also doubly interesting that the body isn't rotting even though it's on there. It should still be rotting even though it's on the autopsy table. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, desk. I actually... for the writing desk over here. And you can see, unlike other stations, this one we don't have to build, it's just kind of done. Here, with some sand, with some river sand, we can clean the paper, and then with clean paper, pen and ink, we can take our stories and turn them into notes. Once again, these have quality, and as you can see, it's at 100% of it of minimum being a silver, but at 20% of getting a gold. You can see here we have our different prayers. The prayer of faith is actually a pretty important one for us to get right off the start, however high we get it. And then eventually we'll get the combo prayer. Prayer of donations is also useful because that gives us money, but the combo prayer gives us both money and faith. It gives us the bonus faith from prayer of faith and the bonus money from prayer of donations. All right. Put the sin shard in here for now. Right now, a few more things we need to do. Chief and most, I need a trunk over here, which is more flitch, more nails, and more simple. And then we need a bunch of billets. So we need more flitch. Need more. Okay. 2 of those. 1 and 2 of those. Alright, we're just going to use up all of our energy here because it's probably going to take most, if not all, the energy we have. Sorry about that, everyone. At least the bot got it. All right. Someone else. Oh, the blacksmith. What a fine place. Let's make a trade. My smithy for your house, the church in the graveyard. That's an incredibly generous offer, Crisfold, but afraid... He thought I was being serious. I'm not such a complete idiot that I'd want to live and work in this dump. Yuck. You're so polite, almost like Farmer. Are you brothers by any chance? Yeah. I'll tell you a secret. I was a smith before his ancestors even moved here. Now, you're coming with me. Am I under arrest? There's an emergency in the village. Roderick is gathering all the villagers in his tavern. I'm not a villager. There are vampires in the village, Keeper, and we expect the first fatalities are just around the corner. Roderick has requested a specialist in the dead. Now go. Oh boy. We're late. Remember, it's your fault.
Rose, thank you. We all feel your pain. We all know you're suffering. Boring. That was the third and final of the vampire's victims for today. But anyone could be the next to meet him. Chain, the farmer's son, Rose. It's only just beginning. Villagers, I await your suggestions. Not all at once now, please. Corey, your suggestion first. My suggestion? Ah, yes, of course. People, hear my words. 1 week only. Corey and Brothers. Brother will be available to fix your porch. For 15% discount as a free gift, you'll get a special wooden platypus from Tress. No, that's my favorite toy. Business is business, brother. Okay. Adam, let's hear your suggestion.
My suggestion is to assign 2 bodyguards to each villager. A week ago, a band of ghouls wrote some offensive slander on my wall. Adam, it was the village teenagers. I even helped them a bit with the grammar. Besides, ghouls don't exist.
Oh, dear Lodger, your suggestion? Suggestions for everyone to stop eating dead animals. Someone natural that you'd end up seeing vampires and other nonsense. Fresh roots and brave weeds, the secrets to a healthy body and spirit.
What? To turn down candied chicken leg marinade? Never!
Beekeeper, please don't spit on the floor. Is there something you'd like to add?
Yes, there is. You people, are you crazy? You're all full of rubbish. It's all becoming clear. It's the vile doings of my sworn enemy, Hornet Man. But fear not, my army of carnivorous bees is nearly ready. Soon, very soon, I will release them upon the village.
That would be kind of you, Beekeeper. Are there any other suggestions? Great, the meeting is adjourned. You're all free to go. Keeper, could you spare a moment? Oh, so that's how you get back there. Listen, might I ask you to look into all that stuff? It's pretty unexpected, but I appreciate that you confide in me. Frankly speaking, I wouldn't exactly say that I confide in you. But if I asked some villager, I'd have to give them a huge tax write-off in addition to their reward. So, just ask someone outside the village, wouldn't you say? Yep, absolutely. On the other hand, you're such a kind and understanding guy. Perhaps you'd agree to help us for free? I'll agree to help. For the fee. I hoped for a little compassion in the time of our misfortune, but very well. What a greedy rascal. Very well. Let's go home and think of it. Everything I had planned all
arms now because frickin' vampire couldn't wait and keep his fangs to himself. Alright. Turn that into billets. There we go. One batch of carrots are done. That's good because the donkey's probably going to be here soon. Now we come here. Make a trunk to keep the billets in. There we go. That's 1 and 2. Oh, I thought I started walking automatically. Oh, so now you're finally starting to rot. I guess you rot slower on it out in the open. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're putting you to the torch. All right, and we can leave that be for now. Gonna wait till all of our carrots are done before we harvest. There we go. Should probably get some more timber. What? It's time to pay for your crimes, foul creature. Defend yourself. Shepherd, are you talking to me? To you, you vile vampire. Prepare to die in the name of my wife and all the other innocents. Hey, that's kind of funny. Really think I go around at night sucking people's blood? How come I'm out in the sun working? That proves nothing. You could be a vampire mute. There's only one way to check. Eat that. What, raw garlic? Aha! He refuses! The fiend gives himself away. Oh crap. Are you satisfied? Like my old teacher from the Order of Undead Hunters used to say, more. I hate you. However, if you are a mutant, you might be resistant to garlic. Eureka! I know what you must do. Take this wooden stake and plunge it deep into your heart. If you die... Stop! I have a better idea. I'll find the actual vampire, and then you can cut me a break. And if you fail, then you can kill me, and I'll eat a whole bunch of garlic or whatever you need. It's a deal. Don't you try to cheat me, you bearded whore. His logic is insurmountable. I guess it makes sense to talk to the victims. Chain, Farmer Sun, and Rose. And as you guys may have seen, carrots finished while we were being interrogated. So yeah, we started with 12 seeds and now we've only got 7. And we need 4 in order to plant any more. We're gonna have to buy some more carrots. Oh yeah, and the garlic made our mouth burn, so we're slowly losing health. So yeah, we just put the green bits in there. That'll get us some of that. And that'll help with that. So we've got our carrots, put our carrot seeds in there. Cabbage will be ready before too long. Right. Yeah, I definitely need to get more wood. Do I? No, I don't. Yeah, our graveyard isn't nice enough yet for that tree to not look scary. All right. So, one thing to keep in mind, if you see these tiny little trees, pretty much don't bother cutting them. Well, can, just only cut them if you need sticks, because that's all you're gonna get. Also, as you can see, body's burned, so we get a burial certificate. Salt, which, yes, that's where we get salt from corpses, and some ash. The ash can be used later to kind of give our church an upgrade. Well, not necessarily an upgrade, something that'll add a lot of faith. Actually, since I'm here, let me just run on over to the church so I can show you guys. So we can actually build a stone columbarium, which gives us 12 faith, but we need ceramic funeral urns and polished bricks of stone and wood beams. Which, in order to get that, we need to be able to do the circular saw, and we need to be able to get up to stone carving. Which actually, we should just grab stone working and mining. That way we can get coal. That's right, I forgot about the coal. Alright, let's finish chopping down some trees first, and then I'll show you guys where we can get a fairly steady supply of coal. Later on, there'll be a way for us to get it without having to get it ourselves, so we have a somewhat consistent input of income of coal. But for right now, we kind of got to do it ourselves. So I want to use up what energy we have here. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. I don't think I'm going to be able to chop down another tree with what we've got. All right. Having to recover all that health just because some idiot made us eat garlic. Alright. Also, yeah, so we can't do anything with this yet, but we can, and we can't access that chest. I wonder, our cabbage should be done. Shouldn't it? Or not quite. Alright, well, I'll just show you guys where we can go to get to the coal. So, first thing we're going to do is come over this way. And up here. Actually, the beehives have refilled. So we should harvest them while we're walking through. I'm gonna stick to the paths to make it a little easier to tell, even though there are some slightly faster ways. There we go. Even got some beeswax from that one. Oh, also, if we need stone, right here is an unlimited source that, I actually mine this a little bit. Pop, gives us the large bits of stone. We'll grab that on our way back. I should have just waited to grab it. Boop, boop, boop. Need these. You guys may have seen, we can kind of upgrade the graveyard with some flower beds, make it look nicer. And red flowers are what we need, and right here is a good little patch of red flowers. Grab some honey from this hive, and maybe even a bee. Nah, just honey. Yeah, once you're there, you come over this way. Over the river, through the woods, and up to the coal mine we go. There's a big old core vein here. Just use as much of our energy as we can to just get coal, and you get a fair amount. The minimum is 25, We're gonna need a lot of coal, and we can just dump a lot of it just straight up into our furnace, so it's not that big a deal. There we go. Not enough energy, but we managed to get quite a lot of coal, which stacks up to 100, so that's really good. Gonna teleport back to the house. Honestly, I'm just gonna dump pretty much all of this, as much of this coal in here as we can. We're probably never gonna need to do it to put anything in there again. I did that so that hopefully, yeah, there we go. We can just dump all of our ore in there and let it all cook. Or we get some sleep. I head back over here to the graveyard. And just show you guys what I was talking about before. For the flower beds, we need some stone pieces, some peat, and some red flowers. That's why I got them. The peat we're already working on making. Gonna leave the red flowers in here. I showed you guys where we can get the stone, but should I go? Yeah, I guess I should get that piece now. There we go. Although we don't, do we have a way to break these down yet? Have we unlocked that yet? Yes, because of stone working. I just got to get a stone cutter built on the property. And stone just goes right there. Do we have everything we need to make a stone cutter? We do, apparently. Alright. Can we use the last of our... Not enough. So not even enough to put a single hit in on it. So yeah, with all of that, we have a steady supply of coal for fuel, steady supply of stone, obviously a steady supply of wood, even though we've got to get both those, but that'll be fixed later. We need a steady supply of stone if we're gonna be making a lot, if we're gonna be making the upgraded headstone and things like that. So yeah, from here we can break down, which we haven't researched yet, so I'm gonna leave it. If we manage to get some iron ore, which we can't extract, we need some other way of doing that. We can also make stone repair tools if we have a way to get clay. We can also make the 2-point gravestones, but we can do that with the wood ones, so there isn't really a huge point. And break that down. Wonder if our peat's done. And our cabbage. Cabbage is done, so is our peat. Yeah, you can see we only got 2 seeds from that, and 2 seeds from that. Not even 2 seeds from that. We got enough to plant twice of that. As you can also see, we get some maggots from our compost heap. Now I'm going to put the peat in first, and you can see now we have a little timer and a star. That's because that's showing us kind of what it's doing for us. It's a speed boost and a quality boost, which the quality boost is basically for anything that doesn't have a star quality is also basically just a seed boost. Alright, seeds go in there. We can put the maggots in there. put some more of this stuff away where it's supposed to be, but for now it's fine. Gonna head over to the farm now that we've got some of the flowers and peat and stone. So if I get the flower bed, you can see there are specific spots for the flower beds. These ones are pretty basic, but each one adds nice too. So now we're all 27 already. We don't, yeah, we don't have enough. And even if I went and sold the burial certificate I have, we wouldn't have enough to be able to get an exhumation permission. I want to get rid of that one graves site that's out of place. Even if I'm just digging up the dude and putting him back. That. You can go there. So ash and salt both go here, because if we look here and you go here, you can see ceramic funeral urn. This is where the ash is used. So yeah, that's where it's gotta be. Right, we should also put the cabbage in there. Same for the honey, we put the wax. We'll hold on to the peat. And actually, put up some sandwiches and put those together. There we go. Put those into a hot slot. Okay. What should we be doing next? We've got that started. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Since the game decided to start us on that DLC for the people that we're supposed to be helping, we're gonna grab 4 buckets of water. Yeah, and we'll take them some sandwiches. Can I use this to? Yeah, teleport to the refugee camp. Use that, and no, not all. Give you like half. They're my sandwiches. Now if we go into our menu, you can see that now it's actually increasing by 12 per day. Because of what they have. And we need that happiness. We need refugee happiness if we're gonna make anything. We're bringing new refugees. We don't have any free places? Refugee camp 0 of 3. People live like slaves and don't even... How could this happen? Ask about camp development. I can try to explain it. Obviously, I'm not a specialist, but I've read about such matters. There are certain deep mechanisms and parameters involved. Imagine it's some tricky game. And if you understand it that way, while you're halfway there, the rest is pure logic. Okay. Food and water. Our refugees can look after themselves for the bare necessities, but that isn't enough to feel any satisfaction. They won't die of starve. Oh, hey, my man. I am not. Nice to see you, man. I got you. So how do you suppose I should feed them? For instance, you could regularly put some food in the storehouse. And please watch the storehouse isn't empty. One refugee needs 3 water and 30 energy a day. As you see, they aren't gluttonous at all. 30 energy is a lot, my man. Well, a sandwich is 20. So if I give them 6, if I give them 4, 40. Yeah. Not enough for everyone there for a day. Fine. Really need sandwiches. There. Now it's up to 16 a day because they've got enough food. Yes, it is. Wait. Actually, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is actually first we're going. So anytime you see a beehive on a tree that has the honey, just go for it because you're gonna need those bees you'll get from it. So actually, do we? No, we need to. Dang it, we need to get insects before we can actually start gathering bees. Okay, coal's up there. So here we have a little cabin that we can kind of sleep in, and here we go. So this is where most of our resources are going to be coming from late game. Here we can mine stone, and here we can mine marble. Marble is a very late game stone alternative. This, right, it's full of toxic gases. If only I could find someone who doesn't need to breathe. Yeah, we can't mine anything from there, but that's where we'll be getting our iron ore and coal late game, and at a consistent rate. So yeah, and now if I actually go here and I go here, you can see that there's the quarry now. So now we can kind of use that to teleport back up here. Also, something I discovered when I first played, having 2 teleport stones doesn't help. They recharge pretty fast, so you don't need to really worry about it. But teleport stones don't really do a ton. Sorry. All teleport stones are basically linked, so using one is basically the same as using them all and puts them all on recharge. So there really isn't a reason to do it. I can go in. Okay. Nothing to do now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump in the bed. Hopefully we'll be able to sleep through the entire night. If not, once we're forced out, we can always jump back in to let time pass. Oh, right. That's right, that's right. The meditation spot we need to do. Which is some stone sand? Yeah. 10 river sand. Should actually just get a ton of river sand, actually. River sand, pretty easy. It's just up here by the river. It's on both sides, so you don't have to be like, I need... Gosh dang it. Alright, what's got the... Oh, is it glass? I don't want that. It's gotta be glass. I can't see anything else. Nope. Forget. Oh no. Yeah. Oh boy, so can't get glass yet, which means we can't use the meditation spot to sleep, which means we also can't get river sand for the... We have to get clay? Nope, locked as well. Okay. That sucks. I don't remember which technology it is that allows that. Although, got ourselves some more peat and maggots. I grab some stone. Yeah, if I get some stone, then we can put in some more flower beds. Go. Alright, daytime's basically here, so we should be able to open the church now. Hopefully that spooky tree will finally stop being spooky. Hopefully the donkey will show up again soon. We need more corpses, my man. So, what am I supposed to do? As you cleric now, you should be involved in our blessed activities. I've decided to open a soup kitchen for the poor in the cathedral. It'll help me improve my image. Apparently, when I'm hungry, my good looks stand out. So I need cheap bowls. Seems you have clay deposits just in front of your church. Make some bowls for me and I'll give you a cleric's beginner's guide. It will give you your first few holy points to start with. I'll also gladly buy any bread you have for the soup kitchen. For a special price, of course. I am, after all, representing his will. Oh, so now I can do it. Yeah. Okay. There and there. Is there, wait, is there? No, there's nothing else we can make there for now. Alright. Now you guys will get to see how the whole church thing actually works. That in there. So you can see the sermon needs 10, the church quality is 5. Remember how it was so much higher before? Yeah, that's because the priest guy outside was here. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice. Now, pray for this blessing. So we get that, and it failed. Yeah, we need to get our church upgraded big time. Your donation. They all say a great sermon as they walk out, and as they walk past that box, they drop some coin. We got a single point of faith. But we did get 1 silver and 24 copper. So I guess... yeah, theology. Right, that's what I thought. Okay, we need... okay. We need to get the comforts of faith, which we need to get those bowls for. Where's the research he unlocked for us? There we go. Okay, unlock that. Now we can dig up the clay we need for his thing right here. As you can see, we're getting a green point for everyone we grab. Needs 20 bowls. I'll just grab 20 clay. I know it's going to take less than that, but I'll grab 20 clay to be safe. Honestly, we're probably not going to get this done before he leaves. And I'll grab 15. All right, not there. Where are you? Potter's wheel. Okay, just need some more nails. Go. It is getting a little cramped, so I should probably look into getting in the yard upgrade soon. I need some water. Just one bucket's worth should do it. How many bowls does he need? Go to known NPCs. The bishop, 20 bowls. He's gonna leave us with some extra no matter what. Don't have enough energy. There we go. Honey is renewable and good on energy. Probably gonna have to wait for the bishop to actually show back up in a week. All right, let's hope we can get there and get to him in time. Hey, got to him. They're ugly, but they'll be just perfect for the poor people. I am pleased to note your involvement in the business of the church. Got a little story. I might even consider upgrading your church to a big church. That means faith and more. With a big church, you'll be closer to God. And what's more important to me than holiness? But all of this is far in the future. First, everything here has to be as perfect as my haircut. And I mean the church inside and the graveyard outside. 30 in the graveyard, 20 in the church. I'll do my best to meet your standards. Speaking of high standards, I'd be so pleased if you could provide me with some fish. It'll save me from starvation. And not just any fish. I need quality fish for they. I believe you can find that kind of fish near the waterfall. You mean the town is starving right now? No, I can't eat meat. And as for the fish from the town harbor, well, no thank you. Not with that rotten ship of the dead half floating there. So I think I've started on account of my bad diet. I hope the graveyard is meeting your high standards, the high standards of your holiness. Yes, I'm no longer disgusted to be here. I'll just maintain it at this level to upgrade the church. There we go. Also, as you guys can see, if we trade with him, we can actually buy... Oh no, we can sell these to him. We can buy the casual prayer and also buy cookies, which I don't know if there's actually a use for those. And candles, which there actually is a use for those. I give 1, 2, 3, 4. Donkey deserves more carrots. What are you doing here? I'm on strike. What does that mean? It means I'm tired of being oppressed and I'm not bringing you corpses. At least not for free. I have a list of demands. First, I demand conditions. Grease the wheels. For a change. I can't keep listening to the squeak. Second, I need a day off, so no more corpses on Sunday. And last but not least, I need better pay from you. These corpses aren't your property. They're like a natural resource, and I want my cut. Each new corpse will cost you 5 carrots in advance. You can place them in a special box here. I'll take the carrots from it. If you refuse, then you can find yourself another donkey. Oh, and there isn't another donkey. Alright, fine. Good. Now just put my carrots in the box. Oh, hold on, I need to get you that oil, right? Alright. First we gotta work on cleaning out our inventory a little. Getting so cluttered. We can actually use that to get 5 points. Theology, which we can use to get comfort of faith, which will allow us. Okay, there we go. All right. Put the water in. This we can destroy. All right. We've got some energy left, so let's work on getting some stone. At least the big chunks of stone. Dang it, stupid bats. Yeah, during the evening. Dang it. Dang it, we're at a... Used up all my energy killing you buddies. Killing your buddies. Oh well, at least I used up the energy. Like going at an angle. Alright. Sleep that off, hopefully to the next day. Because there's something we have to buy, and the guy that we buy it from isn't open until the day. Despite the state he lives. All right. So, I head over to the dead horse. Oop. Didn't want to go out quite yet. First, we're going to sell you that. We've got some extra coin in our pocket. And we're going to head over this way. Gonna head right down here. If we follow this path, hey, guy must be crazy. You think I'm crazy? No, I don't think that. I'm just trying to stay positive. And I know what truly matters. What? Do you think he can understand? No, Dig. He won't, because he can't see. Okay, then I'll tell him a sweet lie. The only things that matter are peace and herbs and nice sweet things. Sweet like honey. Bring me some honey and I'll teach you how to make a cake. Cake is the best. Yeah, if we bring him 5 honey pots, it will teach us how to make cake. What we need is trade, and we need to buy 1 thing of seed oil from him. No, I want to buy that. Go. Oh, yeah, and later on, fresh eggs. Actually, I want to buy 2 feathers from you. There we go. Don't have a ton left. Oh. The reason I didn't just teleport home, we buy seats. There you are. Carrot seeds. We'll buy 8. There we go. Alrighty. Actually, I can just teleport back home now. Well, no, because we can't teleport to the church. We're already, and at that point, we'd probably be closer to the donkey than rest. Okay. Ugh. Oh, we should grab some of the carrots. Drop that in, take that. Actually, put 2 back. So the carrots you don't put in batches of 5, you put them in batches of 10. The good thing about doing it this way is that, yeah, now we're having to expend resources. Got some oil for your wheels. Great, finally I can get a little peace and quiet, and I'll be able to think about my theories and ways to fight for what's right. I already have all the frets on my side. And that. See, that wasn't so hard. But this is only the beginning. Do you really need to do that here? Yes, I do. And what right do you have to complain? This isn't your road anyway. Enjoy my manifest. I used to think you were a nice donkey. I am, but not for you. There we go. And yeah, I don't think this is one we're going to be able to fix up. We'll just start taking. Yeah, and we already made a mistake, so we're basically screwed. And now we can just burn this. We actually should get this hatch fixed. So we need stone, simple, and some flitch. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do first I'm gonna kind of clear myself out here. We're gonna cut up that meat so we can get it cooking. I think first what I'm gonna do, because we're already getting so cramped over here. All right. I know how to make complex, right? We can make complex. Yes, we can, but I gotta get the more advanced anvil, which we've already got enough for. We can just replace that right there. So what I'm gonna do, remove. don't you let me remove it? There we go. I think it thought I was clicking on red research point. We can put the anvil right there. So what do we need? Okay, we need 8 planks and 10 complex iron parts. Go. We go, and we go. Now everything's set up. Let's put all of this away. Use up the last of our energy and sleep. Oh, Donkey came in. Gotta end our sleep a little early. Just in case the corpse is usable for us. Oh. Dear it is my assignment to inform you, Iko Potup, in a preliminary decision. Sorry, Iko who? Iko Potup, the executive committee of the Party of Donkeys Proletariat. You're addressing its general secretary, by the way. Oh, okay. That explains everything. So, Iko Potup has decided to give you one last chance to rehabilitate yourself in the eyes of enlightenment. Well, thanks. Our party has reached the phase of active preparation for revolutionary upheaval, and your role will be key. And if I refuse? Then we'll burn down home, garden, and church. And worst of all, you'll be publicly reprimanded and placed on the party's blacklist. We're glad you've agreed to help. Now come closer and listen carefully. As you realize, this is all top secret. We'll communicate via notes. Notes. And how are you going to write notes? Those who know sleep better, and I wouldn't recommend smelling them. First, prepare and send to our post office a cookbook for our friend the Rat Chef. He loves cuisine, and the success of the revolution will be impossible without the rat's help. Second, send to our post office 5 red apples to raise the morale of the oppressed donkey commune. You must. Wait, I have send all this stuff discreetly. You said this is top secret, therefore it's your responsibility to create and install a special box for contraband. You will be stuffing all the contraband inside the box. And then I, or other party members, will take them away and cover up night. But don't worry, you'll manage it. I believe in you. Good luck. Tails crossed. Cookbook, 50 ways to cook ratatouille with vegetables and cats. Contraband box done. And so another the DLCs starts. Alright, might as well use what energy we have on all of this. I do like the background music. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like it's something I'd listen to all the time, but it is nice, you know? Oh, we don't have enough bread for sandwiches. Gonna have to do some wheat, or grow some wheat. Alright, let's just keep on using our energy. Need to get this upgrade going before we start getting anything else in here. Yep. Reach yard space. And there we go. Now we just dig up what plants are here. And mine up what rocks are here, and we've got a full clear area. No more. Right, I need the upgraded technology. Gosh dang it. Okay, so can't fully do all of that. Clear out a bit more of my inventory. That. And rest up. Then we'll work on getting the church upgraded the next time the Holy Egg comes along. Oh, there was the donkey dropping off a corpse for us. Hopefully this time he was actually dropping off a corpse and didn't come to poop on the road again. Nope, actual corpse this time. Good. You a little tired. Did you sleep well? Oh, sorry, I miss sleeping so much. Turns out it's hard work being a graveyard keeper. I have to do everything by myself. I remember something. In old days, the keeper used to have a lot of helpers. They were a lot like me, but without the sense of humor. One of them should still be chained to the wall in the northern part of the church cellar. Oh, and one more thing. I don't remember what, but I'm quite sure you should never unchain him. Never. All right. Yeah, once again, a body we can't do much with. And we've screwed the pooch on that one. So let's just start yanking stuff out. All right, we'll sleep up. We'll make some more billets. Hey, what do we need for? Is it not there? Building? Yeah, would okay, yeah, we need more of the blue faith points, and we can't get any of that to blue. Yeah, I'll just call them faith points until we actually get like the actual faith, more of the faith spheres. There's that. Put the meat in there. Actually, cut up some more meat and cook it. There we go. Right, got all that. Got another burning spot. Need to get some more logs to billet in there. Especially if the donkey's going to be bringing more corpses. Although, keep in mind, somehow, the donkey knows how many bodies we have in storage, basically. And until we have empty storage slots, he won't bring any more. There we go. I should go under the church and clear. Yeah, I guess I should. I shouldn't. Okay. You go in there. And for you. And you. Right, now the next thing I want to do is actually go down here. Okay, just need 10 wedges, 2 planks, and 4 simple. So first up, some simple. 2 plank. Oh wait. 4 planks. I know, and wedges. We've got just about everything. I just need to grab another log to chop that up. Go. That into some billets. Make one of the billets into the wedges. Make the simples. Make the planks. Not gonna have enough. Here we go. That and that. Sleep this off. Oh. Donkey dropped off another corpse. It'll be fine until we actually can wake up proper. Alright, let's go and see if the corpse is actually usable. If it's not, we'll just leave it on the autopsy table. Yeah, it's not. Alright, we'll leave it on the autopsy table. Then the donkey won't bring any more corpses. And we can focus on a few other things. All right, Snake. Hold still. Who are you? I'm the graveyard keeper and prior of this church. Mind your business. I have a dagger and I'll gladly use it. I'm not going to try and threaten them. But we need a beam for that. All right, we need to gather up enough faith so we can convince him. Right, well. First I need to get some logs into our container there. Grab that. Yep. Nope. There we go. We can get logs from these. Place you there. And we can kind of push you up, push you sideways. Like I said, you can kind of push them sideways as well. It's just a lot harder if you try and do more than one. So I tend not to. That we can actually cut down the trees here to get some more logs. There we go. These last two, we can get 2 more here. There we go. That should be all we need for a bit. Those up there. Now we can start getting these in there. Alright, got 1 too many. That's fine. So right now, what we do is go and find out what we need for the church pews. That way, for most of today and tomorrow, we can work on getting that done. I know we can have 3 sets. Okay, so I need, geez, 6 planks a piece and 4 nails a piece. It's 12, 24, 16. 24 planks and 16 nails. Oh, wish we had ways. I wish we had our plank production upgraded a little bit. Alright, so first we need 24 flitch. Now that we have some flitch, up that to 24. We can mark down 16 nails. Yes, I realize that I'm making, despite already having some. That mushrooms can go there as well. Actually, do we? I can't cook the mushrooms here. All right. Sleepy time. Ugh. There we go. All right. Get to work on the flitch. Nails. Honestly, we're probably gonna have to sleep like 2 or 3 times in order to get all this made. Luckily, turning the flitch into planks isn't all that big of a deal, but still. All right. We're only on to Crescent Day. Right. Keep working on those planks. Now, unless my memory serves me wrong, we can actually make the... We don't actually have to build the pews. They're one of the auto build things, so all we need the resources and to actually like place it in the thing. Bishop said 20 in church, huh? Yeah, there we go. That's not going to be enough to do it, but brings us up to 9. Can't put any more benches down. Don't even have enough to get candles. Well, at least you should give us a 90% instead of... At least it'll give us % of it being a better quality. Grab the important parts as well. Alright, we should take the rest of the logs we have and turn them into billets with what energy we have. I'll rest up. There we go. Finish converting the billets. Drop him in. There we go. Managed to get all 4. That'll be good. Won't have to make more billets for a while. And we can just drop the corpse right on it. Oh, wait. We didn't harvest anything. And I see a sin shard in it as well. And no way we can save this one. Okay, well, we're getting to the end of my stream, so I'm gonna do a quick rest, and then next time we'll start by doing a sermon and finishing preparing that corpse. All right. All right. I hope you guys all had a good time. And just in case I didn't quite say it enough, I am not. Thank you so much for following. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into properly streaming. So hopefully this is a more consistent thing now that my actual job has settled down. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll be seeing all of you next time. CTFN.